Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.
Welcome to another episode of Beyond Beats and Culture. I am your host, the cultural commentator, Chase the Dark Sage, here with my co-host.
T.
And we're here with another episode of Beyond Beats and Culture. You know, the hip-hop show where we actually talk about the music. We don't just chill with the drama over there. You get what I'm saying? Hey, it'd be technically, this will be our first episode of the new year of 2025. We're still recording this in 2024, so the album review that we are giving out today will be a 2024 album, but this will be our first episode of 2025. New year, same old BBC though.
Same old.
So, before we actually into today's episode, just a quick few things that we are going to be going over in today's episode. Some new albums and music that's actually being teased, confirmed, like Yasin Bey and The Alchemist, 50 Cent Eminem teasing something, conversations basically. Ice Spice having her deluxe album, Boldy James and Rich Gaines having an album coming out this Friday. Lil Baby having an album coming out this Friday. OG Maco passing away. Redman's Muddy Waters 2 album review. The FBAs versus Fat Joe, which I'm very intrigued in this conversation be right here. But before we actually get into today's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video if you haven't already, and check out the Patreon. Oh, not check out the Patreon. We should be making one of those soon.
One day.
I was thinking about doing the memberships, but I was like, I don't know what all we should do for that yet. I don't know, but we are on the track of hitting 1,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and give us some free support. That's all you gotta do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It don't take that much. It just takes a few seconds out of your day. It only takes a few swipes. That's all we asking for. But if you do want to watch this show and other places besides YouTube, because you might be annoyed by ads. I don't know if we have ads on our stuff yet like that. But
I don't think so.
We don't? Okay, cool. Because I know YouTube was implementing something where it's like, oh, we're putting ads on every single video, even if you're not.
I got premium, so will it still?
I got premium too. No, it wouldn't show you ads.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's why I remember them making that rule, and people was mad about that, but I never looked back to see if they changed it because I had premium since then. So I'm
right.
I got premium. But make sure you if you do watch us on other places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, if you're nasty enough, make sure to support by giving us a 5-star rating and I guess boosting us within the algorithm of those platforms as well. I'm trying to remember everything else. Oh, timestamps will be in the description down below in case you don't want to watch every single portion of this episode. You want to skip to certain points, or if you have just such a short attention span, you can watch the full episode. Daily clips will be coming up of this episode that way you can watch them on the actual YouTube channel itself. Make sure you come to the YouTube channel. That's where the hub of Beyond Beats and Culture really is at. And don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms down in the description. Down the link in the description down below. But B, before we actually get into today's episode, how have you been?
B, I've been all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Holidays, spending a lot of money, making sure the fam good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't cook, made little nachos. My wife did, so that was cool for Christmas. But other than that, bro, it's just been real slow motion, man. What about you, B?
I'm all right. I'm coming down from a fever because I went out of town. I did a BBC meetup. About 50,000 people showed up for it. Signed a few autographs. You know what I'm saying? Met Rihanna, Beyonce. She asked me to give her a few pointers on her NFL halftime show performance. I was like, it was all right. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? She invited me to the pregame. I was actually the one helping choreograph.
Choreograph.
Okay. Yeah, I was helping with all that type of stuff. I don't even know why she would hire me if I can't even say a word like that. You get what I'm saying? But I was down there, chilling with the family, went down to the H,
Yeah.
People had to check in with me when I came down there. They had to make sure that I was good. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you, B. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check in with Big Chase when you get back
exactly.
down, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And so, like I said, I came down with a fever because I'm just such a hot boy. So I'm coming down from a fever right now. That's why I was just messing up on that intro so bad. But Christmas has passed since the last episode.
Yes, sir. Got New Year's coming up, huh?
I was gonna ask what all did you get for Christmas? That was interesting.
Who, me?
Don't tell me no clothes, no socks. Don't tell me that, B. That's not the interesting stuff.
I got my Christmas gift early. That's all I wanted, B. That's all I wanted. Remember?
Oh, hey. I can't
everything else went to the wife, the kids, and my my nephews and nieces. I told my girl, I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? So she just got me this early last, whatever. It's in November, I believe she got me this. And that's it. I said, I'm good. Let's make sure we get Cam everything he needs and want. So you know what I mean? What
Yeah, I
about
feel
you,
you.
B? What you got? I know you got a little something.
Oh, of course I do. I got Drake's last classic album on vinyl,
Scorpion?
Scorpion. Yeah, I got Scorpion
Okay.
on vinyl. I think that's the last vinyl I needed that was like widely available.
Right.
Uh, I got Astrobot for PS5,
Okay.
Sonic X Shadow Generations because I've been on such a Sonic high.
Mhm.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD because I got to get the Nintendo exclusives for the Switch before the Switch 2 comes out.
Right.
Clothes and things like that. But that's like the super interesting stuff that I need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah. But with all that being out the way, and like I said, I'm coming down from sickness, so I'm gonna
Hmm.
be a little bit wonky this episode. What have you been jamming since the last
B.
episode?
Nothing much. But I'm gonna start off with something, since we're reviewing Muddy Waters 2. I listened to Muddy Waters 1. It's been a while since I listened to that album. B.
I haven't
The
heard it
album,
since like middle school.
the album's so good. I thought you re-listened to Redman discography.
No, no,
I
I
feel.
went to what? I went
Oh, went to the
to
what
what?
album?
Because when I
Nah.
was younger, I heard Dark is the Dareness, Dare
Yeah,
is the
yeah, the
Darkness,
Dark
whatever the
Side.
album is called, and Muddy
Yeah.
Waters one. I never
Hmm.
listened to any other albums outside of those two.
Man, I had to go
I
back,
heard
bro.
what earlier this year though.
I had to go back, man. Just it's been a while since I played it. Just still so good, man. It
Mhm.
was so good because you hear all the chatter of like, oh, the old heads. We're gonna talk about some. Are we gonna talk about today about primes? We're gonna talk about
Oh,
that.
oh
We
yeah,
could
the
it
artists
could
don't have
yeah
a prime.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. This reminded me of that. You know what I'm saying? So it'll go into that conversation. But overall, man, this is a classic album right here, bro. Production's on point. Redman just he's always charismatic on the mic. And at that time, he was one of the best out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And just the production on that and all the samples just complement him so well with his flow and then his quirkiness. And like man, the features on there was dope. I really love Method. I like Method Man, bro. Just his voice is just so dope to me on certain like even till this day to me, he sound dope on production. And I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
until
It's
they put
just
him on some Wookiee production.
hey, but this album, man, Muddy Waters. One is a classic, bro. It's just I was like, man, let me go back. Let me listen to some Redman, man. I actually listened to it. I listened to it the other day, and then I was playing it like today as well. Like picked up my son playing it from school. So he was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Yo, you know nothing about this, boy." I was two when this album came out.
This is way before your time.
Yeah, but nah, man, that's what I jam, man. What about you, B?
Uh, First project I got is Ice Spice's Y2K or Just a Girl Deluxe. I think she had about 5 or 6 songs.
It came out. I thought it was coming out this Friday.
No, it came out last week.
Oh, I've been
Yeah.
seeing that
So
that freestyle make his rounds on
on the
social media.
radar, I think that people are paying her off. I mean, paying them off to post that. Oh, Ice Spice went in on the booth on this one. I'm like, is the booth missing? Because I didn't see anywhere that she went in. I don't know what they're talking about.
Bro, I like usually I don't watch those. It depends. It got to be a rapper I really like. But bro, I clicked it. I'm like, come on, bro. I watched it yesterday. I'm like, yeah, come on, just chill out, bro.
Yeah,
What
for
you think
me,
about the Deluxe, B?
oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
More
Like
more cheeks.
yeah, it was just, well more cheeks than what she got right now.
I was about to
So I
say that.
mean, I mean, B like we already voted it as worst album of the year for the BBC
Yeah.
2024. But B, this deluxe literally added nothing to it. This none of these tracks. She has two remixes to songs that was already on the album, and she's putting two other people on, and they don't do a good job.
So
It
they
was
said they unknown features.
Yeah, they unknown features. So the only props I could give it is that she was giving these people a platform. But it's
Mm.
like it's Ice Spice. Like what? How desperate are you for the platform? You get what
Her
I'm
pa-
saying? Like I don't want to be like that.
it's like her platform's dying. Cause like, bro, we gotta
Well, I
understand.
think I think it got lost along with the weight that she lost as well.
It could be, but look, B, we gotta look. Ice Spice went on a high. Like she had commercials, like commercials. B, I mean, at least three or four. She had the story commercial, that one commercial with her
The
and Ben
Dunkin' Donuts
Affleck.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
the
one
Ben
behind Ben.
Affleck one.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and it was another one. I think it was either two or three. Anyway, no new artists like that just pop out with commercials. You know what I'm saying? So now you don't see much of her them putting her out there no more. So
I think
I
social
don't know.
media has kind of erased the one hit wonder because they put them all in your face now,
Yeah.
and they
Mhm.
super push them and commercialize them now. Like a
Like
Big
it's
X Plug, Boss Man D-Lo, those were supposed to be like one-hit wonders. It's
Yeah,
just that
but
some of them they keep the momentum going well enough. But if they didn't have a platform like a TikTok, they wouldn't be as successful as they are now, though, I don't think.
I just think Ice Spice had a bigger hit with that Munch.
And the image.
Yeah, and the image. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
the
that
image
was
definitely adds to it.
mhm.
There
that
was
that
men
blew.
listening to that song that was thirsting over it with Twitch clips and stuff like that. That definitely added to the longevity.
Oh my God, bro. That's so
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, just like her deluxe. But
Yeah.
B, what's your next project?
My next project is Young Morpheus and Pink Siifu. Siifu. I always, whatever. Bag
Uh-huh.
Talk Deluxe. This was something that came out, I think Bag Talk came out in 2021, but they dropped the deluxe in 2022. Or maybe it was 2020. Regardless, it's been a while since I played it. Just went back to it because I actually was just playing it in the background because I sometimes I usually like play music on the bigs at the crib and in my little playlist and this came on. I'm like, man, I ain't listened to that album in a minute. Just played it, just so vibey, bro, and just the raspy voice from freaking Pink, and then you got Young Morpheus with his voice is kind of deep, and he just says all type of wild stuff, bro. Like he's from Florida, I believe, because he say cracker a lot. They be like cracker. They say cracker a lot. You know how Plies be like pussy cracker nigga, give a nigga 100 years. And you know how you, and you know how Kodak Black talk. So,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
that accent, that
yes,
super country accent.
yeah, and it was so crazy because listened to Young Morpheus. I remember I put a guy on. I think it was in Discord to listen to it, and he was a white dude. He got so offended about it that he's talking about killing cops and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, come on, bro. You mad about him talking about killing cops? You feel uncomfortable, but you listen to West Side Gun and all these other rappers talk about killing each other. I was like, all right, bro, pick something. Like which one? So I'll never forget that debate, bro. I had that boy on hush. But yeah, man, Pink Saifu, Young Morpheus Bag Talk Deluxe. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'm pretty sure you have, man. Psych, no, y'all haven't. Y'all
I'm
check
about
it
to
out,
say, I
man. It's
know you're
pretty
not talking about me because I
nah,
definitely haven't heard that.
I know you haven't. But I don't know, maybe some people out here, some subs out here that probably listen to it. But yeah, man, I love this project.
All right. My next project, and I didn't know this came out because I was out down in Houston and I was
Hmm.
hanging out with my little bro, the YN
Oh,
himself.
oh
And
man.
he had some music playing because I was telling him put me on some new
Yeah,
cats and blood. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying? I'm like
yeah, yeah,
that
man.
B. And
Give me my youth.
exactly. And so, I guess he didn't play a song. And so I went to the Spotify recommended algorithm and it played a new JP song. And I was looking, I'm like, oh, I didn't know he came out with another project. And so
Hmm.
I went to listen to it today. I wish I didn't. This was bad as well, like his last project. In fact, his last project had more tracks I liked on it than it did this one. And his last one was a bit more experimental or out there. Cause it's like in this project right here, he gets into his bag of like what he did with Bad
Hmm.
B that blew him up on TikTok.
Hmm.
He got to that bag a bit more on the first half, but in that second half, he got into a Cash Cobain bag where he got
Mm.
the drizzy, I mean the
Slizzy.
drill slizzy, the slizzy
Hmm.
sound, and he got freaky as Cash Cobain. I'm like, I don't want to hear
He
this.
got hornier than him
He
because
got
he hey
he
B
got there, B. He
B
got
he
there.
c- and he could get hornier if you know what I mean. If you know his past, he get a little hornier than
He on that Diddy type time, B.
hey, he on a
Not
different type
different type
time.
time, Diddy type time.
That different type
Hey,
time for real.
hey, I'll just say this. Like I said, he got to the Slizzy style beats. He didn't get no Cash Cobain beat, like from
Hmm.
Cash Cobain, but he definitely
Hmm.
got that sound. And he started getting freaky like him. I'm like, this sounds so uncomfortable right now. And his beat selection was so horrible on this project. I'm just like, JP, you kind of have something there if you were to get
Hmm.
more into that country style bag, maybe more like a King George, because I don't know
Hmm.
what it is, but black people, they love King George. But if you were to get more into like that type of bag a bit, but with
Hmm.
more hip hop infusion, I think he'd be able to do it. But with this right here, he's just not doing it for me. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, only like the one song on here, and it was because it was a bit more slower.
Hmm.
Beat was better. I'm like, okay, pause. He riding the beat a little better on this one. But besides that, I couldn't do this. This album was bad.
He's another viral hit, one hit wonder. A viral. I don't know. We might have to categorize it as something else because there's people that go viral and get big, but also people that go past the
Yeah,
social media. He was one that really didn't go too far past social media,
I agree.
but
Because he only has one huge hit, and then
that
he
Bad
did
Bitty.
On the Radar, and people was like, "Oh, he's up next," and then it's like, "He's not."
Yeah,
None of
I
you
ain't gonna
guys are
lie.
streaming his music like y'all
I
thought y'all
used,
would.
I used to be rocking with that song though. I ain't a bit- oh,
I love
whatever you
that
got.
song.
That
I
been
love that
fire.
song. There's some songs he has on his last project I like. I'm just like, but
Hmm.
this was not it. It's called School Dance, and I'm just like, don't do that
He
again.
maybe he can. Maybe I don't know. He's young. He's young too. He's what 19, 20 or something like that.
I think so. But
Yeah.
everybody remember me a few months ago. Oh, he's such a musical genius. He's so musically gifted and talented. I'm just like,
Nah, they gotta chill out. I know
exactly.
yeah, they got chill.
Yeah. So
We gonna
yeah, JP's School Dance. Yeah, this was pretty bad.
all right.
But B, your next project?
This will be my last project. Not even a project. It's actually I actually okay. It's an artist that I wouldn't say I discovered, but like popped up on I seen him pop up my algorithm a bit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check out some of his songs. So I didn't listen to his full mixtape. This is just an introduction to me. His name is Hurricane Wisdom. I don't know if you heard of him.
No,
It's
I
from
think you about to say Hurricane Chris.
no. His name Hurricane Wisdom. I think he's from Florida because he collabs with like Low Shimmy. I like Low Shimmy, and he's like a Rod Wave. He's like a Rod Wave, but not as sad. And he has more of like he raps over beats like you ever listen to Lil Tyler?
Lil Tyler, the
Yeah,
little
Lil
kid.
Tyler. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He'll rap on beats like that instead of like Rod Wave, more emotional beats. He raps on more like beats with more bass and he like singing like kind of melodically like Raw Wave, but it's in a different bag. He's not as sad as him, but you could
Uh-huh.
tell that he got some inspiration from Raw Wave. And I actually enjoy some of his stuff, bro. I like, hold up, because the production to me helps a lot because it's something usually you get someone that's rapping like very, they'll be rapping kind of slow and you barely can understand what they're saying, but it sounds good. But I really wish you can listen to like Low Shimmy and understand like what I mean. But you say you heard Lil Tyler beats, but you know that production kind of like Boss Man D'Lo as well, kinda, not exactly
It's
like
kind
when
of
it
like
comes to the
not
production.
aggressive, but it's kind of like
But you hear that bass that it goes like, it has like a little like, let's say it has like it has some bass that go, doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. It has that rhythm in like
uh-huh.
mostly all the productions, that pattern. But yeah, overall, I listened to like 10 songs from him. I didn't listen to the whole project, but I don't know. I think he's getting his name out there. I probably thought you would have heard of him, but it's Hurricane Wisdom. He has I say one of my songs I really like from was Salute with him and Low Shimmy, and I like the song called I Like. It was pretty good. Hold up, bro. Hold up. I'm gonna go to his album real quick. Look like he put out a double disc album, bro. Who are you? This album double disc. Hold up, B. Because it said disc two. Oh, let me look real quick. He better not put out two. Bro, he put out two double disc album. Eye of the Storm.
Wait, this isn't the guy that has like a I don't want to be like that. Like he has a like he's missing hands. Not him, right?
He missing hands? I don't
Okay,
know.
so it's not him. Okay, it was some guy that was on the radar and he doesn't have hands. He's probably
Oh, like
physically challenged.
he don't have no hands?
Yeah, like his his arms stop at his
Arm, okay.
elbows. Yeah, and so like he's rapping and stuff like that.
Oh no, it's not
The
him.
way it seems like very Christian centered, but it's not
Nah,
necessarily Christian or gospel music itself. But you can align it heavily with that, and he sounds heavily like Rod Wave and NBA YoungBoy.
yeah. Nah, this dude, he has all fingers,
Oh
all
yeah,
hands.
yeah. I was confusing him with that dude.
Nah. Not like that. I started thinking about that guy in that what you call it video. What's that girl name? Scarlett. That fool was like,
Didn't she pat that guy's leg that had no leg on there?
oh my
I'm
god, bro.
like, oh, this video was so cringe.
That's somebody that need to get the hell out of here.
Hey, wrap it up. I put that Dave Chappelle beat. Wrap it
Hey,
up.
wrap it up, B. Get her out of here, bro. But now, B,
Facts.
that's all I got today because I didn't really listen to much at all during the break, bro. I don't know, brainstorming a lot.
I feel you.
Mhm.
I only got two other projects, but I'm not gonna really
Mhm.
talk about them much.
Okay.
Autumn he has two projects that came out after Solitude 2 that came out this year.
Hmm.
Hashtag B4B2MR. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm pretty sure it's before an album. Uh, it was a cool little five track EP. 10 minutes. It's Autumn.
Hmm.
Like, you're gonna get what you get with Autumn. I enjoyed it. He just reminds me of like a future junior.
Yeah.
And You Never Was Mine. More of the same with Autumn. I just really enjoy Autumn's music. He's one of those artists that I really enjoy this generation right here, where I'm just like, he's giving me the vibes of Future when he was dropping a lot, but obviously not the same quality
Hmm.
level. But he's one of these young kids. You can see he's obviously heavily inspired by Future. He's just doing his thing out here. This is not someone I'm going to try and win you guys over with. This is just someone that I have very high enjoyment for their music for.
Hmm.
He's one of the YNs where I'm just like, I remember when I used to listen to Future and I used to be young like him, just
Hmm.
riding around. Now I'm listening to someone that sounds like Future, riding around. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really do like Autumn. Then you got his best friend Summers and all that he
Yeah.
sometimes collaborates with. But usually
Hmm.
with these little EPs that he's been doing, he's actually been like going like no features on them, which I'm just like, hmm. I'm
Hmm.
not getting too tired of your voice, but if I were to listen to these projects over and over again, I think I would. But yeah,
Hmm.
overall, Autumn's you never was mine and hashtag B4B2MR. But yeah, that's about it for what we've been jamming. Let us know what you've been jamming for the last what we've been jamming of 2024. Let us know in the
Yeah.
comment section down below. But
Yes,
now, B,
sir.
it's time to get on to the hip hop news, current events, and music releases and announcements. But let's go ahead and first talk about some of the music releases and announcements that's coming out. Ice Spice's Y2K, I'm Just a Girl Deluxe. It dropped on Christmas, B. She gave us 5 bonus tracks for us to be grateful for during Christmas. B, I'm pretty sure you will never ever listen to this. I already
I
did.
will.
We talked about it, what we've been jamming. So
I will not. The next time I listen to Ice Spice would probably be if she put out a new project or something and we want to check it out. Maybe. But other than that, bro, Ice Spice is she's out of here, bro. I'm sorry.
yeah, I seen some people on Twitter today comparing Glorilla to Ice Spice, saying, "Oh, Glorilla has that same one flow that she uses on every single song, but y'all get on Ice Spice for that." I'm just like, come on, man.
No, come on, you can't.
I'm like,
Glorilla at
come on.
least
I'm like,
Glorilla put out a good debut album, and she
mhm.
also has other bodies of work, which her mixtape she put out earlier this year that
Uh,
has some praise to it, and she puts out good songs that's like Ice Spice, right? She has
uh,
what? How many songs that was actually like really popping? Like Munch, really? And
I mean,
that
she had
what's the
Munch
other
was
one?
like
That one,
that
yeah,
anomaly, but she had some little singles that was buzzing,
yeah.
but
But
they
I'm saying
wasn't on the same level of Munch though. That's
I'm
different.
saying, yeah, I know, but I'm saying Glorilla, she's being consistent now. Like she's
Yeah,
more
she's
consistent.
maintaining the momentum at a
Mhm.
very, very high level.
And she's staying in our face too, because she's popping up at award shows. She's performing at these award shows. I don't know. I think that you could, if you want to compare flows, like you either do that with any artist, like oh they doing that same flow they did it with the baby. Like come on, bro, come on, no, she's a better artist.
Why the baby was on Ice Spice's album? He was on that deluxe. He didn't
For
add
real?
nothing to it. Yeah, him and NLE Chopper, the two freakazoids.
Oh my god.
Next piece of news we got: Young Thug Slime Season 1 and 2 is now on streaming. Literally the night of Christmas. I had a chance to pre-order it. I didn't. I regret it. But he did re-release. No, he did release for the first time Slime Season 1, 2, and 3 as like a trilogy vinyl set for you to be
Oh
able to order. But he did change the cover arts on Slime Seasons 1, 2, and 3. So I'm wondering, like, why did he do that? Did he not have the rights? Did he not like what I'm saying? Did he not have the
yeah.
rights? Was he being copyrighted on the covers? Because he did change the covers up a bit. But like I said, Slime Seasons 1 and 2, 3 was already on streaming, but he released 1 and 2 on streaming.
I
So
I
I
I,
thought that was
I
pretty
think.
dope for Thug fans.
I just think that a lot of artists that's changed like the cover art just wanted to have like a new, fresh look on like the streaming services or something like that, like a double version, like an alternate cover. Because I feel like not a not a lot, but a good amount of people that chunk their mixtapes on there. Sometimes they switch up the album cover.
I think
Sometimes.
for me it depends because I don't know. It's like once you get used to seeing that cover, you associate it with that album. So when you see
Hmm.
it change up, 'cause I see some people like, "Ugh, why did he change it?" Like Prime One, Damo Genesis, and The Alchemist, No Idols.
Hmm.
That first cover is hard. Why'd you
Hmm.
change it? But I saw that was from some manga panel or something from some manga, and probably didn't
Hmm.
have the rights to actually use it. So, like I said, I think it's copyright issues at the
Yeah,
end
it
of the
could be. Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah. Oh no, most definitely that is a good way. I was just thinking maybe they want something fresh, something new on there. You
Yeah,
know.
don't change up on me.
But yeah,
Next,
copyright is probably the main reason.
that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
Next piece of news: Yasin Bey and the Alchemist Forensic album, and he has some new music. Well, they have some new music premiering from it on January 25th. Now, I'm not a huge Mos Def fan. I enjoy Mos Def. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I like his first album, his debut. I think that's his debut, right?
Yeah,
Black on
both
Both Sides.
black on both sides. Yeah.
I like that album. Uh, I obviously love the Black Star album hard.
Hmm.
Only one because I haven't heard two.
Yeah.
Enjoy Mos Def. With some Alchemist production, I'm really wondering where that's actually going to go. B, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm trying to lower my expectations
Oh
because
Lord, why B? Why?
I don't want to go into this and be like disappointed. So I'm excited, but I'm keeping my excitement to a limit. So I'm expecting something good. I want something great, but I'm expecting something good. I don't want to like put my expectations this high. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Because I also this is the artist I want Alchemist to really get into his not experimental bag, but give me something kind of left field with Mos Def. Like kind of put Most in that bag you gave like Arm and Hammer. You know what I'm saying? I kind of because
like with
I saw
Haram?
yeah with Haram because like he kind of like with that he kind of let a lot of like samples like background felt like kind of like background noise like breathe and let the lyrics kind of be a focus. So I kind of want him to give him that type of vibes. You know what I mean? Like I don't want like stuff he'll give like like Freddie or something like that. Even though you might could give me one or two joints like that and just see, he'll most just go. But I kind of want him to, because most gonna talk to you, especially in this time now, how you want to rap. So I think those type of production, the type of production he gave like Arm and Hammer, I think it'll be really dope on this with this. So I don't know, man. I don't want to go too because I was thinking, bro. I felt like a little kid when I saw that. I saw that
Uh,
cover, I'm like, what? Like it tripped me out. So I'm like, let me tone it down a little bit. I'm so excited, but let me tone it down. So yeah, I'm ready, B. I'm ready.
for me, has he came out with a project as Yasin Bey besides the Black Star album, Black Star 2? But has he came out with a project as
Man,
Yasin Bey? I know he's done rapping features as Yasin Bey, but has he came out with a project as Yasin Bey?
not in my knowledge. I don't know if he dropped like an EP before. I want to let me make sure because it sounds like he. I don't know why in my head I feel
Because
like
like,
he
how would he
has.
approach this? Because he's not going to be. I mean, obviously he's going to have his most def isms, but he might not approach this as most def. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because he's not most
Yeah,
def anymore. He's Yasin Bey. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm just wondering, like,
It's
where would this
not.
go?
No, I don't think he put out anything as Yasin Bey. It's just
Mhm.
some features he done. I thought he did like an EP, but nah, mostly just features.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm really wondering. I'm open to see where this goes. I know he's gonna give me some Lupe Fiasco stuff where it's gonna go over my head. I'm not gonna get it. He's gonna say something witty here and there, and I'm like, oh, I got that right there. I got that. But besides that,
No,
I know this is one of those projects that I'm gonna have to marinate with. It watch this be about like 20 minutes. They hyping this whole thing up like this is about to be a full feature length project, and this is gonna be like
B,
20
why
minutes.
I didn't even think about that. Don't do that, B. Stop. Why you say that?
B, I'm sorry, but when it comes
I
to Optimus, sometimes with all these people that he's been working with,
B
let's get in the lab together. 20-minute sessions. What?
I didn't even think about that. Now you got me scared.
I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying.
We need at least 40, bro. I need 40 of that.
If, if,
I need 40,
if.
bro. I need 40 minutes.
Hey, last project we got was what, 30, 20 something minutes? And it was that rock?
Yeah, the rock.
Yeah.
But we got more but I feel like with this their first time like, doing a full project together. So like, come on, bro. You
Yeah, but
they gotta
literally,
give us
Alchemist just said on Twitter the other day, hey, someone hit my phone. I'm looking for work. Negro, you're supposed to be working with Yasin Bey. What you
I think
talking
they
about right
I
now?
think they probably already done it.
Yeah, because it was a quick album session, 20 minutes.
Cause I
Trying to
don't
tell
think
you,
y'all
baby.
I don't think cause he could he come to the States? I think
Who,
is he still
Yasin Bey?
he's still staying overseas, I think.
Who, Yasin Bey?
Yeah.
Did he not come overseas when he was doing his promo tour with I mean, not promo tour, but the tour with Dave Chappelle?
I don't even remember. Dang, he probably could come back to the States now. I'm all
Because he was
off.
He was on that tour. Remember when Talib Kweli and him was recording the Black Star album?
Yeah.
Talib Kweli was like, "Oh, we'd have to record whenever Yasin Bey was in the mood." I'm just like, "Oh, like, all right, dog." But yeah,
Yeah.
and last project that was teased and announced: 50 Cent and Eminem teasing an idea of a collab album.
B.
B.
No. No.
I said the same thing. People was like, "No, we want that" on Twitter. I'm like, "Am
Boy,
I in the minority in this?"
they tripping, bro. I don't know why people just be saying stuff, bro. Like, we do not want that. What we gonna do with that, B?
Throw it in the trash, in the recycle bin. B,
Man,
I
they
don't
tripping.
like that. 50 Cent and Eminem, to me, musically, they don't mesh well for
It's
me
gonna, it's gonna,
personally.
it's gonna.
Because the best that they did together, at least recently, was on the Snoop Dogg album, on Snoop Dogg song.
And that was cheeks.
Exactly. But to me, they mesh well together because Eminem had to slow himself down. He had to be in the pocket with everybody else.
Yeah, my bad, B. I had to change my light because I was like, dang, I'm still in my lamp mode. I
I
didn't
don't
even
know, you
change
all
it.
good, B. You all
Yeah,
good. But yeah, for me, I'm not really anticipating this at all. But I guess some people are. This is out conversations
bro,
right here.
I don't want to hear no freaking 50 Cent and Eminem on multiple tracks together.
I'm not
They
gonna
act like
lie, I
they.
don't want to hear either of them solo. You think I want to hear both of them together? This is
What was
worse
up?
meets worser. Not bad meets evil.
Bad meets bad.
Exactly. Trash meets trash.
No, man. See, M need to like if he go back, like he need like somebody like Royce next to him rapping because Royce is gonna
I
push
agree.
him.
I
Like,
love that project. I love Bad Meets
oh yeah,
Evil.
Bad Meets Evil's fire.
Uh-huh.
See him and Royce together, like Royce gonna challenge him, M gonna challenge Royce because like yo, I gotta show up. 50, bro, he gonna with those.
Exactly. He barely know how to open his mouth now.
I got some like, come on, get out of here, 50. Like, just stay trolling and do your business in real estate and in movies and in TV. We don't need you on the mic no more. Get out of here, you bum.
I agree, because you definitely ruined that feature that you had on Nas's album.
Yeah.
Uh, but B, for the albums dropping this week, please let us know.
Oh man, we got Bodie James and Rich Gaines. Murder doing drug traffic. January 3rd, B. Are you excited? Is Bodie
No.
start? Hold up. Bodie is gonna go back into his formula he did last year. Well, this year, on to the next. Album in the first quarter, album in the second, third, in the fourth. 4 albums, B. He's always working, man. And one thing about Bodie, he's gonna work with different producers. You know what I mean? Because some of these producers, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Who the hell is Rich Gaines? I thought it was
Who's
Rich
the
Gaines.
last guy? Who the heck
Who?
is Carlo or Carlo, whatever his
Yeah,
name
I didn't
was?
even know who he was. You know what I'm saying? He be popping out with some people. I don't know what he be finding them and they be emailing him or something like, yo, let's work.
Facts. Yeah,
I
facts.
bet. I bet. Send me a pack. Hey, we need to put up some beats together, B, and send them to his email, B.
Facts. You might want to work with
Hey,
us.
hey, Bodie James and BBC. You know what I mean? Call it blacked.
No.
but the I don't know.
Oh, the
I would
only
check
other
it out.
project I know, yeah, I
It's
know.
Little Baby,
Yeah, Lil Baby Wham.
Wham. Uh, so with this project right here, my expectations is also low because I'm not huge on Little Baby albums, period. But for the sake of the content, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? He's dropping 2 albums this year. I saw a guy say on Twitter that he's dropping a good album. Like he's gonna make something better than my turn or whatever. And I'm like, all right, you know who said that, B?
Who?
That one dude you do not like. He's from the UK.
I will say there's
Start,
multiple.
st- Starts with a D.
Starts with a D from the UK.
He collects records.
Ugh.
Yeah, he said that, B.
Oh,
I
you
was
talk
like, why are
about
you?
the oh, you talk about the white.
Yeah, I'm like, bro,
Fanboy.
why?
That's his name.
Why?
Fanboy.
Why are you popping on my algorithm, bro? I hate when he pop up. I'm like, get out of
Same.
here.
And I keep putting on Twitter, show fewer tweets from so and so. Keep showing
Yeah,
me tweets. I'm like,
bro.
I'm not
Elon.
leaking. I'm not about to block him, but still,
Yeah.
come on, dog. Like, what are we
Hey,
doing?
even if you block him, he'll pop up. Shoot, you never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. He don't know nothing. He look, as soon as them Jay-Z allegations went up, he changed his profile picture to Nas. I don't want to hear you. Like I don't want to hear nothing from
B,
you.
you
And every
peep
time he
that,
posts that,
B?
and every time he posts that vinyl pics, he never puts his hand in there. B, I'm noticing. I'm noticing. B, I'm just saying. I'm noticing. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's about it for all the music releases and announcements that we have coming up in 2025 and some of the stuff that has already been dropping. But now it's time to talk about hip hop news and current events. Dave Blunt decides to put down the cup by putting his purple stuff tracksuit in the trash to go towards his health journey.
Hey,
I just want to shine some light to this because a lot of people wasn't really talking about this compared to the other stuff. When it came to him doing his fat performances, him sitting down with the oxygen tank, everybody wanted to talk and make jokes about it. But as soon as I seen this, I didn't see this last an hour on the timeline. B.
hey, do y'all have a problem with me sitting down?
Well, get off my
Ah,
nuts, Snoop Dogg.
get off my nuts, Snoop Dogg. Yo,
Oh man,
hey, I'm gonna applaud you, bro. If you want to focus on your health, man, come out here and be, get a little slimmer. What would he change? Will he still be Dave Blunts?
he has to be. He has to be.
I just,
But B, he won't have that big Mo aesthetic anymore if he's skinny.
nah, he won't. He won't. So I don't know. If maybe he won't call it purple stuff no more. Lean. It'll be
Oh,
lean now, B, because he's lean.
lean stuff.
But nah, I don't. But nah, hey, all praises to the brother, man. I hope he get his health together, man. Don't have that oxygen tank when he go on tour. He can get out there. He's young, bro. Like you don't want to come on, bro. Live your life. You got this. You got eyes on you now. You can't be in a public eye like that. And then it'll also be weird if a label was pushing him out as this guy and being like this overweight person. Like it'll be hard to like deal with him with certain things, like trying to market him, trying to do this. And if you market him to be
Will
fat,
be. It would already be hard to market him because he says the F word in his songs.
I was thinking about that too, but
Hey,
real hip hop is back.
Ghostface.
Hey, real hip hop is back, B. We gotta let it fly sometimes. Hey, when I heard that, I felt like it was the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Dave's so fat, all they care about, like, bro, the bars that really make people mad, they be like, girl, you are not smashing. Like, stop saying you smashed
No,
my
I
chick.
see people really angry about his homophobic bars. I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
I've
Your
heard way
algorithm
worse. I've heard
I mean,
way worse.
your algorithm a little different from mine.
Yeah, mine is a bit too PC.
My bro,
Mine is the woke agenda. B. That's
yeah,
what it is.
I like a little too much racy stuff sometimes.
See, I need to get on that side. I
Bro,
need
most
stuff to
bro,
make me think and
I
wonder.
be I be having stuff on my pop on mine. I'm like, bro, do y'all know I'm black, right? Like people be on that saying, be white people, bro. N word, ER. I be like, yo, Elon, I'm not a
No,
part of
they be
them.
like, no, that was a Dave Once lyric. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? That was Dave Once lyric.
Nah, I be seeing some stuff, bro. I be seeing some stuff. I be like, dang, what do Elon think I am?
He knows what you are.
He think I'm an off white B.
Hey, you are, B. Look at your shirt.
What?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was just all white shirt.
Nah. Oh my
Uh,
God.
next piece of news we got is SZA and TDE's Punch have parted ways as she was like now as he was her manager. I don't know why
Yeah,
he.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what this was all about.
Yeah,
It
me
started a whole
neither.
conundrum on the whole timeline. I just wanted to shine some light to it because I was like, what's happening over here? They was kind of like sending stuff not back and forth, but it kind of felt like shots, but it wasn't necessarily shots. They're
Yeah.
like, we're parting ways, but then it's like, Sizzle, you also announced that you adding like what 6 more songs to Llama
Yeah.
and also fixing the mixing on there. And you're the one who asked Punch if you could add more songs.
Yeah. And then Punch put in his bio, I still manage SZA. Like I manage
Like
SZA,
something like that.
kinda, something like that. I'm like, what is
And so
going on?
I'm just like, is she still on TDE after this? Like, what's happening with
Maybe
that?
she's just not managed under him, but could still be on the TDE. Cause
I guess there's no hard feelings in that situation, but I guess like
I
why not just make something clear cut, a statement from the label itself?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, it was just so weird how that whole debacle went around that day.
I don't know why they was calling me. Somebody was calling me. But
Oh,
but yeah, I don't know. I thought it was weird. I was like, okay, you're saying this, and then I'm trying to find these tweets from SZA, this Instagram post, and I couldn't find that. I'm like, is this even real? And then I saw Punch stuff. I went to his Twitter account, and I seen that he put that in his bio, and I'm like, bro, what is going on, bro? And he started doing
Yeah.
the little cryptic
So
tweets and stuff like that. So
I hate when
I
he
don't
does that. Like Nino, just
facts,
be straight up. Just be straight
facts.
up. Like
But you
why
know,
do they be like that, B?
they
Why
got
they
to
be like
be.
that?
They have to, especially it's like it's PR. You know, got to be political. You can't put too much stuff out there, bro. So
Yeah, but I'm just like, dog, like,
just don't say nothing at all.
yeah,
That's my thing. Don't say
exactly.
nothing.
Don't say nothing at all if you ain't gonna give me the answers I need.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start just saying like we're gonna start saying false information on this on these shows, B, and just clip them and put them out so we can get real answers. We could just be like, just say something just totally wrong, just to like, okay, now, all right, now tell me what happened, what really happened. Yeah, I heard Punch and Sizzle was actually smashing. You know what I'm saying? On the low,
Well,
and
you already saw
it
that
yeah.
Punch and them was responding to Potty Mouth this weekend or since the last episode.
Oh, from what's the dirt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Potty Mouth and What's the Dirt.
Oh
They
yeah,
was responding to them.
I was actually in that stream, bro, having
Yeah, I was
discourse
inside
back and
that
forth
stream
with
as
him.
well.
Yeah, yeah, we was going back and forth about some stuff in there because they was mad because I said damage control. I was like, yeah,
Do they
damage
know it was
control right
you?
here. I know four do, but I don't know if Dom know that's me.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 that's hilarious. But yeah, the parts that I did watch was very interesting. I watched some of the clips from that episode as
yeah,
well. But yes, when Punching them was like starting to like talk about some
yeah,
of this stuff and address it, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
oh,
Let's, let's
them clips
see.
started circling around on Twitter.
Yes, sir. But yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. It's always something weird with like TDE. Sometimes I don't know.
that's because they're the group of weirdos.
I guess that if.
They're a group of weirdos. It's good though. It's not. It's good to be a
Yeah, yeah,
weirdo,
yeah.
depending on what type of weirdo
Because
you
they
are.
have like it's crazy. They got like street dudes, but they weird street dudes.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like to
like
me,
you
J
got.
Rock is the most normal,
They will say
like of them
you
all.
gotta
Even
you
though
gotta.
he signed to Tech Nine before.
Yeah, he was strange music. Like I think for like to put out a project. So
Uh-huh.
you got like J Rock. That's like your traditional hard blood. You got a
Uh-huh.
blind Crip.
Uh,
You got a blood affiliated Kendrick Lamar that's like Hotep. You got
uh-huh.
Schoolboy Q that's like the Schoolboy Crip. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yes.
SZA that's weird with a BBL. And you got like this what's her? She's this East African chick over there. You got Zara Rashad.
Alida,
Yeah.
Alide, whatever her
You
name
got
is.
you got Zara Rashad that's like don't know, fire making music, but struggle with his sexuality. You got
Uh-huh.
I'm just sorry. Let
And
me
then you
stop,
got
bro.
Sir, Zakari, and Reason. Look, they saw Reason. They was like, "Yeah, you're not weird enough, bro. You got to get off this."
Reason gone. Now, but
Yeah,
Sir is my guy. Sir is fire.
yeah. He's part of that alternative, like new
Yeah.
age of R and B.
R&B. Yeah, he be killing it, bro. He's a musician. But now overall, TD have a really good roster though. They roster
Yeah,
is really it's a good roster.
one of the best like labels, I
It's
think,
probably
in
it's
the
probably
world.
is the best. When you
I gotta look down. I gotta look it down because off the top of my head, I'm gonna say that, but I gotta really look at it before I really cement that down.
it's crazy. I can't think of nobody, B.
I can't think of nobody off the top of my head, but I know I have a bad memory. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's nobody, bro.
Uh,
Cause you could just we don't gotta keep going, but you just look at their top three. It's
top three is
yeah.
in what exactly?
I'm saying they top three artists, like big artists.
Kendrick, SZA.
SZA, Doechii.
Okay, next week's news. OG Maco has passed away at the age of 32. This is someone who was struggling with, a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
hmm
He was fighting a battle to save his life in the hospital, and sadly,
hmm
he did pass away
He did.
recently.
hmm
And this is someone who, before Cardi, kind of like was the front runner of rage music with
hmm
guessed it,
Doop, doop, doop,
FMFMF,
doop.
part
Yeah.
of that early wave,
Woohoo.
like Atlanta, like I guess the
Yeah.
Atlanta youth at that time, because this is when
hmm
Vine was huge. This is when
hmm
his little run was. I Love McConan was huge at the time. Like I
hmm
remember this being like super huge, like when I was like what in college and senior year.
hmm
So yeah,
Yeah.
OG Maco passing away. Even though I haven't
RP.
kept up with his career post like that era, I still have fond memories of me listening to that mixtape or EP.
Yeah.
I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, I wonder if it would have anything to do with like I know he was struggling with he had some type of disease. I know. I remember his face got
Yeah, his
like he had all
the
on.
skin
Yeah,
disease.
yeah. So I don't know. One if that was some things, and probably a mixture of some other
Yeah,
situations with
probably
depression.
music. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Music situation, him not
yeah,
getting the recognition he once had. Kind of
yeah,
like I guess like a Rich Homie Quan almost to an extent. Seems
yeah.
like.
Some people deal with that stuff, man. But I feel like Rich Homie had like a bigger high than him.
Oh yeah, but he also had a lot more momentum
Yeah,
afterwards too,
yeah.
especially
I
with
thought,
him doing what he was doing, working with
yeah,
Young Thug right afterwards. Yeah,
yeah, man. R.I.P. to OG Maco, man.
yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
to
to
him.
R.I.P. to OG Maco as well.
Mhm.
And last piece of news we have is Doechii to premiere Denial is a River. It's a trailer that she put out all on social media that all these platforms are also, sharing as well. On
Mhm.
January 2nd, featuring multiple artists like Schoolboy Q, Earl Sweatshirt as Brad Pitt from a Loiter Squad as a reference,
Mhm.
Tizo Touchdown, Zach Fox, and more. I forgot the other artist that was in there as well. And people are thinking that it's a show because it kind of like parodies Family
Mhm.
Matters and other like 90s S shows, sitcoms from back then. But I think it's for a music video or a short
Mhm.
film type skit type thing.
I,
I don't know.
I,
What do you think about it? It looks interesting. I
Yeah,
like
it's
the
just
cast.
I think the same thing as you. I think it's just like promo for the music video, and I think it's gonna be probably like a short film type music video, like you short film but skits, like
Uh-huh.
different skits and bits, because she been posting out different clips. She posted the Schoolboy Q clip today. She posted one with her
Her
and
slapping
Zach.
everybody in the room.
Yeah, now when her and Zach Fox doing like speaking Spanish, like a Telemundo or something like that. What you call those?
Uh-huh.
Uh, but other than that, I think it's like a music video and like promo for the music video. Cause I know the song, what's it called? The Nile in
Nile
the
is a
River
river. Ain't that the one
it's
with
getting
where she's talking back and
she's
forth
telling
with
the
him?
story. Yeah, she's telling the story. So it's like I think that's the song that's kind of getting a lot of buzz right now. So I think they just put a market around it, putting out a little short film for it. But I don't think it's gonna be a show. Somebody said it's gonna premiere on like MTV or something. They said I was like, what? Nah, I don't believe so. Hey, prove me wrong, but I think it's more of a music video. I'm on the lines with you.
Still going?
You say what?
MTV is still going?
Yeah,
Oh.
you watch Catfish, B?
Oh yeah. I don't watch it on MTV.
Yeah, MTV.
Hey, I thought it was like a produced type thing. I thought they were gone.
They got rid of a lot of stuff. Like I don't know if MTV News is still around. I don't think they're around no more.
Yeah,
I
they
don't even know
don't
if they
really
play
have
music
one.
videos anymore.
The music
But
video
yeah,
still exists is the real question.
nah, that's true. But yeah,
But yeah,
hopefully it's a music video because I'm not gonna watch a show of that.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
Because then everybody's gonna. I feel like if so, people would compare that to Loiter Squad, and if so,
it
no.
won't be like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If so, no.
that.
Yeah. But that's about it for all the hip hop news and current events that we have on today's docket. Let us know what you think about some of the stuff that's coming out. But we only have one album review, B, and that has to be Redman's Muddy Waters 2, the album review. A long awaited sequel, what, over 20, 30 years
Yeah,
after the
96. It
original?
came out in 96. The original came out.
96, 24, about like 28 years or
Hmm.
27. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, B. Going into this album, I saw that there was 32 tracks. I heard some of the snippets,
Hour
hour
21.
20 something. I saw how many tracks it was, B. I saw some of the snippets he was putting out.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't gonna be it. I went to the album. My first listen, me.
Hmm. What's up, B? How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie. I needed my second and third listen to because that first one, that album was not it. Trash
Yeah.
can, doo doo, garbage. I don't know what other synonyms I could use for trash, but it was gonna belong there. I'm like, this feels like the old man trying to chase the hive. This feels like the old man with the G shorts still in the club asking where the girls at. It's like, dog, the club closed like 2 hours ago. What are you talking about right now?
Hmm.
Going into this album, like I said, I didn't have high expectations. It's Redman. And I'm
Hmm.
not saying Redman is a bad rapper. He helped inspire people like Eminem, Ludacris,
Hmm.
some of the greats. Ludacris is one of my favorites. going to this album, like I said, that first listen, I was like, this ain't it. But I did my
Hmm.
second listen. And I'm like, while this does feel like the guy that peaked in high school, he's remembering the highlights. And he has his very corny moments in the album. I gotta say that after my second and third listen to, while the album length is way too long for what it needs to be, I think that this was a pretty straight album. I'm not gonna say this is a good album. I'm not gonna say this is a great album. This album was very inconsistent, but it felt very Redman from what I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
with the skits, with him being who he is. But it felt a bit more tame, so that way it could be more accessible to a newer crowd, but also still be a bit more familiar to his older crowd as well. Because he didn't come off as disgusting or crude on this album, but he did have his funny moments and skits on here that, shows his
Hmm.
character throughout the album itself. Rapping to me, it was hit or miss. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, Red Man, you're doing your thing on here. But it was sometimes he just has some really cringy, corny bars.
Hmm.
You guys rapping, you guys talking all that gas. That's just
Memphis
gas. I'm
has.
like, oh, I'm like, Redman, no. I'm like, what are we doing on here?
Hmm.
And the rapping was, like I said, hit or miss. The beats were very hit or miss. Sometimes I felt like he was stuck in the 90s. Sometimes he felt like he wanted to go the Ice Cube route and rap really, really slow, man. Because I do this, man. I'm like,
Hmm.
this could be a homage to like the 80s and 90s era of rap. But that don't work in today's day and age. There was that
Hmm.
super corny song they had with Faith Evans, and at points of this
The
felt
Hood
like a
Star.
love
What's it
letter.
called? Hood Star.
I
Yeah.
forgot the name of it, but it was like super corny to me. There
Yeah.
was
Hood
moments in
Star.
this album where I was like, okay, this feels like a love letter to Redman itself
Hmm.
and to what he was in hip hop back then. But this felt like the guy who peaked in high school at times. Remember what it was like. Remember what rap was like
It's in my
back in
nineties.
'90s.
Yeah, about the
Yeah.
nineties.
Remember
Yeah.
when Big was rocking the mic. I'm just like, oh, like I get it. You want to show, you want to pay homage, but it's like, Redman, we gotta pass that right now. It's
Hmm.
like some
Hmm.
of the stuff that you have about, a lot of his metaphors, a lot of his like references, it was
Yeah, they seem
very
dated.
90s. They
They
were
was like, yeah.
very dated. Like, oh, I'm gonna bring the house down like house party. And I'm just like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a mask, but I'm not gonna turn to Jim Carrey. I'm just like, I'm like, Red Man, what are we doing right now? But overall, I gotta say, like I said, the second and third listen, I enjoyed it more. That hour length is like
Yeah.
was it the needle in my side,
And your
whatever
spine,
the
and your spine,
yeah,
needle
whatever it's
in my
called.
side, thorn in my
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, throw it in my side.
Hmm.
That album length is way too long. That throws down the replayability of the whole album. It
Yeah.
tanks it for me. And then the whole Superman lover. I know it's a series. I didn't need it. I
Yeah.
did
This
not need
he
it.
has to do it, but this one wasn't it.
Yeah, it is sometimes B. Oh, some of the B selections, especially the samples at the beginning. I'm like, oh, Redman gonna go over that? And then it'll
Hmm.
change it completely. I'm like,
Like when he switched that beat, it's what they need to. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it.
there was that one while I liked the beat only because it reminded me of Man on the Moon with Kid Cudi. I've got a song like whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Doo, 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 doo. I
Did
think that was the remember back in the 90s, the way that
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
the
for
song
that,
is
yeah.
called.
What
I
was the
gotta go
name of
back
the
and pull up the
song?
track list.
Even with the track list, bro, some of the stuff you just won't remember, bro. It's so much.
Yeah, but see some of the songs that I remember going to, look,
Is
this is
it
the last thing I was playing. I think that song Don't You Miss. That's the name of it. Some
yeah,
of the
don't you
songs like
miss
Ignorant, he sounds like Ludacris, even though I know
like
Ludacris
ignorant.
is, yeah, he
Yeah.
sounds literally like Ludacris. Like I get it, like he helped father Ludacris' style essentially. But whenever I hear Ignorant, I'm like, this sounds just like Ludacris. I like the F is going on. I like What's Hot. I like Jersey. Like I said, that sample at the beginning, but then the beat changes.
Hmm.
I'm like, God dang it, Red Man, you had some right there. Uh, that song, They Don't Want to See Me Rich.
Yeah, they don't want to see me rich. Mm,
I'm
mm,
like,
mm,
oh, we're getting into the Ice
mm.
Cubisms right
That
now.
fun,
Be
son.
they want to
Mm, 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 mm,
unapologetically be themselves. But I'm like, this sounds so dated.
mm.
I'm back on that bull ish. I'm like,
I'm back on
oh,
that boot.
I'm like, B, what are we doing here? That song A, I,
Hey,
yeah. I'm just
hey,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
this is cringy. I'm like, what are we doing? That's why I popped the truck where he's
Oh, the
rapping.
skit. He did the skit
No,
going to his.
again, I'm scared. But then when they actually does a song and then like in the middle of the verse, I mean, in the middle of the hook, he doesn't like the little screwed part. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
this feels so dated right now. I like the song Ghetto Motivation.
Makes sense. Yeah,
That's all bumps. I was like,
yeah. I like the hook, the first hook.
ooh, B,
Yeah.
that's hard. I like Dynamite. That Booyaka, Shah. I like that. That
Yeah.
sounds dated. There was one song that he played on here. He said, "Hey, play something for those guys with the woofers in their trunk," and then played the most horrible
Uh,
beat I've heard that year. Well, this year.
that was
I forgot what song that was. But I was like,
I
please don't
remember
play
it was a
that.
weird. It's not 1 o'clock.
No, no, no. 1 o'clock
It's
is
one
hard.
o'clock somewhere.
I like that song. I don't remember.
I
I think
remember.
it
I
was
remember the. I remember the song you're talking about, but
yeah,
it's
but
not what
he
they
did
talking
that.
about. Hey,
It might
I
have
don't.
been that. It might have been that because I didn't like it. But besides that, I like the song with KRS One. Look at here, and I like the song
Mm,
Smoke. Look at me. I'm like, all
yes,
right,
one.
this is a
He ended it.
cool
Yeah.
album right here.
Hmm.
He ended off really, really well. I think I would have liked that song as the intro track rather than the outro. But B, go ahead, give me your thoughts on the album.
Yeah. So my first listen, I felt how you felt your third listen. I liked it. Like my first listen, I'm like, dang, I kind of like this. Like you said, rapping is hit or miss. It's like you have. I'm gonna do an NBA reference. So you have great artists, right? Like great NBA players that can play in any era, and you have rappers like that too. You have rappers like Jay-Z that can probably put out something today and it'll still hold like some weight. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's certain artists like Redman, like he's a man of his time. Like he was different. Like of course he was a better rapper then, but as time went on, he didn't keep up with that because he took so many hiatuses and he
Uh-huh.
just probably wasn't into the music like that. So you kind of could tell from this. One thing about Redman that I think that holds him together is his character, his charisma, him on the
Uh-huh.
mic. Like he always to me, he still sounds like Redman, but lyrically, he's not the same. Like he definitely took a huge step down.
I think today's
That's-
lyricism and back then's lyricism is like it's not the same because lyricism
mhm.
has grown such since
Yeah,
then.
but I'm saying like me going back to Muddy Waters one, he was rapping. He rapped.
Uh-huh.
He was. I'm just saying he was rapping, bro. Like he can rap,
Yeah.
and it sound a little better. Here he sound like he rapping. He's smiling, like he's having fun. Like I feel like it's more fun here now. Like it's not like oh I'm hungry. Like the creativity is not there. It's like okay I could just throw a lot of things I did on my old albums in here, but it's not gonna have that same feeling. And like rapping wise, he don't his rapping is not it don't sound inspired. It just sounds like I can just phone this in and still be Redman. But what holds us together to me is him as Redman, the character. And some tracks on here I enjoy. Like out of freaking 32 tracks minus the skits, of course. Like it's some track I think I liked one, two, three, four, five, six. I think I liked a good 12 or 13, like actually enjoyed. Like I actually it's some on here that I didn't like actually physically liked on the app, but I actually like, oh, hey, this is a cool song. I think when it comes to like his references are older, like him having the whole Obama thing, bringing up and like, oh, it's the Obama stick up, and he's all this stuff is going back to Muddy Waters one, like Quele returns, like Uncle Quele, the stick up. What else he brought up? It was somebody else from the old album as well. But I don't know. It just some of those moments was like, come on, Red Man, like
That's why I said
trying
it
to
feels
fool.
like a love letter to me
Yeah,
to older Red Man, but I'm like, it
mhm,
still sounds dated.
yeah. But I like the song "Kush" with him and Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I kind of vibe with this. Cool. It wasn't bad. Pop the Trunk, I liked. Ghetto Motivation. Dominite, I mean, uh, Dynamite, freaking Chic
Sheik
Luch
Luch.
he went off on there. And
Uh,
I like the song La 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 with him and Matt. Matt
I
sounded
didn't like
real
that
good on it.
beat. That's the problem with me.
I like that beat. I
I
like the
did
beat.
not.
I like the
I
beat.
wish he would have got something a bit more aggressive on that.
And I like how Meth sound on there too. I'm like, dang,
That
they be
sounds
putting Meth.
good.
I was like, Meth he still be rapping, bro. And I end up liking like how I didn't like the video and like the snippet of course of like "Don't Want to See Me Rich." I actually liked the song on the album. I was like, dang, I
Uh,
kind of like this. Doom, doom. It's like so I know that some of these artists, like I brought up like Ice Cube, Snoop, some of these guys are in a place of a time of their life where it's like, I don't think I'm trying to kill you with the lyrics. Like I'm not trying to outdo myself. I don't know. I just don't get that from them, and I don't want to feel like I'm giving them some type of like pass, but you kind of are. Like you're giving them a pass, but I didn't want to judge it too hard. I just want to take it from what it is because I could tell that this is not the same Redman from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Oh, of
not.
course not.
But he still has care. Like he still made me laugh. Like I don't know if you didn't laugh here, but I
No, I
laughed
did
because
laugh. The
yeah,
skits is what made me
the
laugh.
skits
Sometimes the
like
references too, but
yeah,
also it
oh
being so cringy sometimes. I'm just like,
yeah,
ooh, you making this from
like
punk rap to
I s-
granddaddy rap. You're getting close.
yeah, especially like on us. On Super,
On
on
Superman
Superman
Lover.
Lover when he said Michelle Obama like that. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
I know.
no, remember when we said I got my meat to grab the remote or something like that?
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, come on, dog. I'm like, what are we doing right now? It's his
Oh,
character, and I actually love some of the skits, like the one where it
oh,
was
the
like the
skits.
guy talking about the podcast. Like, see, the reason men don't like women down
Wait a
there
minute,
because
yeah.
they don't give head
Yeah,
enough.
oh yeah,
It's like,
that's
hey,
that's
hey, you need to cut that off. You gonna get us fired.
that's Uncle Quele. Uncle Quele. And
Oh,
my,
okay.
one of my favorite skits is like with the chick that supposedly took his weed and
Oh, my
like
weed's been taken.
him
It was like the
fucking,
taken.
and
I
then
will
I like
find
yeah.
you.
Then every time he talks, it goes to like this menacing like it
The
focuses on it
sound
like with sound, and then it's just like then she was like come on, bro, you put your weed up in the. I think he's like, oh
in
yeah,
your
I
shoe.
did, yeah. If you see, like,
Oh, I
oh yeah, my
did.
bad, I did, my bad, because he was just like, I'm gonna get you, bitch. I was like, everybody on Ice Cube because Ice Cube's like, yo, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna shoot you. I was like, bro, these old heads don't care, bro. They'll hit a woman, they'll shoot them,
Hey,
bro.
no,
Hey,
he brought in that fat Shirley.
oh yeah, I'm gonna kick you in your neck. My money
They
at
kick you in the back of your
back of
neck.
your neck. He said, yeah, that fat Shirley over there. So I'm like, yeah, bro, it's stuff like that. It's just so funny, but it's like they so old. It's like, come on, bro,
But see, that's why
like,
I keep saying the blog era kids are the best era of hip hop like
mm-hmm,
kids
mm-hmm.
because we were the ones that actually went back and could do
And
the
listen to
research
that,
and
yeah.
actually listen to this, so we would get it. But I think for the newer age fans, post blog era, like the
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud, Cloud era, TikTok era now, I feel like they won't go back and they'll just look at this like a cringe fest, or they'll be like, okay, I don't get it. Like, what's the point of all this? Like, you get what I'm saying, B?
It's once so yeah, I understand, bro. Cause like I know we was having that discussion. And it's just like going back to like Muddy Waters, the original, and hearing some of the skits. Like I don't know if you remember the chicken head skit.
I haven't
It's
heard
like
Muddy Waters since, like I said, middle school for
I
me.
think listen to the Muddy Waters one and go into this will be you would catch some references.
Uh-huh.
But like he has a skit on there like called Chicken Head Skit. It's wild because you have a chick, you got a lot of chicks talking, and all you hear is like chickens clucking in the background. And they like in a chicken head convention. So like yo, bro, he like so it's still like you said, it's that love letter to like Red Band to Muddy Waters, like bringing back some of the characters and just the only thing here that lacks is of course that to me the rapping it he was slow, he was to me off beat sometimes, like not like it's like he was trying like on Superman Lover, right? When the beat changed, you could
Oh,
tell he started that bar, like that change of cadence in the
uh-huh.
begin at the end of that beat. And it just didn't fit right when the beat switched. I don't know if you go back and you hear that, he'll start be rapping slow, but the beat haven't changed yet. So
Uh-huh.
when he go in that transition was so bad. I'm like, why did they do that? Like,
Yeah,
was
I
that
hate that.
attention? Yeah, ooh, it was bad. I was like, ugh, it gets me every time. And I listened to this 3 times. So every time it's always so noticeable because he's rapping slow and he's paused and the beats pause and it's going to a beat switch. It's just it feels uncomfortable. Like yeah, that was an error y'all didn't catch. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think it's one of those things where, just like the Ice Cube album, he's unapologetically himself,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
in today's day and age. I just think the thing is, he don't want to be like Ice Cube and step on too many toes. So he's
Hmm.
like I said, a more tame Red Man. So where it's like
Yeah.
he's not as crude as he used to be.
Used to be, yeah.
Like I said, sometimes he's like that guy that was popular back in high school.
Hmm.
He peaked in high school. Remember when I was on MTV and
Yeah.
I was cribs? They said we was
Like
gonna be big. I'm just like,
yeah, like him saying that I could still drop an album and change the climate. I'm like, you not
yeah.
like that no more, meth. Come on, bro. Like,
You're
nah.
not that
I'm
guy,
not meth. I
Taj. You're
mean,
not
Red
that
Man.
guy.
You're not like that no more, bro. It's just not him.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. But Redman, I'm not gonna lie, I did give this album a hard time the first listen, and I was debating if I was gonna give it another listen because that runtime. But I was like, F it. We only got one album this week. Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
do my due diligence. Listen to it again. I'm like, I like more stuff on here.
Hey,
Like I said,
I enjoyed it.
The problem with the album, the inconsistencies in terms of like quality, beat selection, and rapping, and also the run length.
Yeah.
But besides that, I thought this was a cool old head album. To me,
It
it
was
was one of the
cool.
better old head albums of 2024. I'll
I
say
wish it
that.
came out before if we could put it on, we could have nominated it.
I
But
agree.
like I actually liked it. Um, even though I know it, like you said, some of the to be honest, bro, some of the production surprised me. Like it's some beats on here, I was like, but some of the beats that I like, I'm like, hold up. Like, I don't know how you didn't like La La beat. I like that. And
I
and
didn't
the
like that.
Dynamite beat was like an old to like the
No, I
90s
like
something.
that. I
Oh
like
yeah, I know
that.
you like that one. That beat was dope to me.
I like
But
that get on motivation because that was on my
yeah, that
first
Get a
listen.
Motivation was dope.
That was the
Yeah.
first song that got me. I'm like, oh, I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa, what we doing with that? It got my
Hmm.
shoulders moving a little bit. B, I was like,
Yeah.
into that. I was like, what we doing?
Hmm. Yeah,
Overall, I I thought it was a cool album. There was some stuff that I enjoyed on here. I think just like you, because I counted it while you was talking.
hmm.
I liked about 12 songs on this album,
Yeah, yeah,
outside of the skits, obviously.
yeah. But
So,
yeah, I think it was cool, man. Yo, man, I said, man, I'll keep every time with Redman, Method Man, I'll be mixing up their names because of the man. But I think Redman did all right, man. I think it was cool. One thing I would change is the length. Like I feel like he could have put some of these tracks on like a deluxe if he would have dropped it next year. Cause like
or
what's
just kept
Ju
them off.
yeah, but you know. But I'm just saying we would be looking at a better, we probably would say this is a good album if we got at least 15 tracks. Like if you
Oh
like the
yeah.
best 15 on here, we'll say, hey yo, this pretty good.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I
I
agree.
just feel like all the other stuff he put out, but he haven't dropped in 10 years. So I'm pretty sure he wanted to like all the things he was working on, want to put it out there. But that Superman love of that story was a bringing
I
the
like
old
the beat of the first part. I like the beat
yeah,
of the first part.
but I'm talking about that
The whole
that storyline
Michelle,
with
Donald
Trump,
Trump.
Vanya, and
Yeah.
Bringing up Pence and stuff. Like, yo, bro, Pence not even his VP. I don't know when you wrote this.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you don't want to do another 8 years of the Obama. Oh, he
Yeah,
talking about Michelle. I'm just
and
like,
he was like, he said, what he said? I'm gonna say what y'all black folks say. What he said? I don't know. It was something like.
dang, I'm gonna
No,
keep it
no.
100 or
What he
something
said,
like
and
that.
then Donald Trump said, "Here I am, nigga." He wrote that part. I
I
was
was
like,
like, dog,
yo,
I'm like, what are we doing right here? The funny part is when he would bleep out certain people's names, but keep
yeah,
the other
like,
people's names. I'm like, all right, dog.
yeah, bro, ain't trying to offend nobody, but he offended Trump.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, but overall, man, I say it's okay.
Yeah, I
You
thought it was
know,
okay. If the
mm,
runtime was condensed down a little bit and we keep the 12 tracks that I like, look, that I
yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying.
and we have a few skippables, I think this would be a
Them
really
I'm saying.
good album.
15 tracks, three skits.
I'd be cool with that.
That's what I'm saying. The 12, we like around the same amount, and I think we like pretty much the same tracks as well too. Um, I don't know, 15. I think 15 would have been 15, 16, whatever. Keep it
Yeah.
down to like 40 minutes, 45.
Yeah.
I think it'd been great. It'd been really good, return.
I
But
didn't
he kind
expect for
of,
KRS1 to really come with it on that song though.
he'd be ready to rap.
See, I'm not
Oh,
into
oh,
the
B, we didn't talk about the posse cut. What do you think about Shaq?
Oh, that was my
If
favorite
you say,
one.
yeah,
Look, right back, get him Shaq. Whatever he
yeah,
said. Hey, Shaq was in there flowing me. That was my favorite
hey,
part.
you gotta
I didn't
listen
like
to
the
Shaq.
song as a whole,
Yeah,
but hey, that
because
Shaq verse got me
some of them
going.
guys, boy, you could tell you could blow some dust off of them. Boy,
B,
boy,
that's the
them,
unction.
boy, bro, them flows was bad, bro. They was on there rapping like it was 82. A hippie T. Is this still stop? The bang bang boogie to the boogie to B. One dude had they had that one verse, boy. That boy, I was like, hey, well, get him out of here. Boy had like two bars. He was like, yeah, I'm out.
Hey, that's all he could muster up, B. He
I
said
was
he
like,
gotta go back
oh
to our retirement home. Hey, but Shaq on
man,
that verse though, hey, I'm not gonna that was the only verse I really was getting down. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
Shaq.
The first lady that rapped, she was dope. I
He
think she
was
had the
cool.
best verse to me, like
I can understand
rapping
you say
wise.
that.
Yeah,
Because that was the only memorable one. Her, Redman. Like I
and
said,
Shaq.
That Shaq
Yeah,
verse. I was like, hey, this getting me hype. I'm like,
hey,
but why does his Why does his mixing
But
sound the weirdest on here though? Because of his voice. Did he
Shaq,
record this on the same mics that they use on ESPN or what? Like, what are they doing?
he
On
probably
TNT?
on TNT. He probably recorded while he was doing the show, bro. TNT.
He had
Did-
to because I'm like, why does his quality sound so different?
Have you ever listened to a Shaq album or song
No, I
before?
wanted to listen to his album. I've heard his song, but I wanted to listen to his album this year that came out.
Yeah. You ever heard the song he
Well,
got with Biggie?
uh-uh.
You never heard that song? Oh, that boy was on there
I
rap.
don't think so.
Shaq got some tracks, bro. So he on there rapping for real. Cause he had really good flow in those productions back then too, and his voice sounded really good on there.
Hey,
Yeah.
was he the best basketball rapper?
At the time, he was. At the time,
Good
Allen
for
Iverson
him.
put out an album. Kobe used to rap. Kobe rapped in like French sometimes. Tony Parker was a rapper.
What about LeBron James? FB, you know I got it. You know it's
Oh
LeBron
my
James'
god.
birthday.
Oh my god. Hey, bro, the LeBron James
LeBron
stuff.
40?
Boy, it's been some stuff on there, bro. I saw some with. Oh, I ain't even gonna repeat it. Oh god,
Oh, you
I'm
talking
not
about
gonna
that
repeat it.
Jersey video?
Yes, that was disgusting.
Oh,
Bro was like, I was like, ew, what are you doing, bro? Ew. But I say meth, man. It's cool, bro. It's cool, cool,
Red
cool.
man.
Oh, Red. See, bro, I do it. Red man, my bad. Yeah,
Now it's like that granny when she has two grandkids and she keep confusing their
bro.
names.
My grandma do it to this day. My granny called me my son name for real. But
Oh
yeah,
man. But yeah,
that's
that's about it for Redman Muddy Waters 2.
mm-hmm,
Love letter to Redman's Muddy Waters series and just Redman in general. A bit stuck in the past. Solid album. If you would have cut
mm-hmm,
the filler out, condensed the length slash runtime, would have been a way better album.
mm-hmm.
It definitely did not need 32 tracks.
Right.
And even though some of them were skits, he did not need a lot of those other songs that were not skits. But yeah.
Oh my
Let us know what you
god.
think of Redman's Muddy Waters 2 down in the comment section down below.
We know them old heads gonna be at us, B. Every time they pop up, bro.
They will be, but I mean, hey, it's either the young kids talk about it or we don't. Which one y'all want to get angry at? Y'all,
Right.
we either gonna talk about it or we not gonna talk about it. Diablo, y'all don't know real hip hop. As soon as you
Yeah.
talk about it, y'all don't know real hip hop. So either way, we don't know real hip hop, do we? All
Mm-hmm.
right, then, man. Come on.
Can't win for losing.
Facts. But B, it's time to get into the discussions part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that you put this topic in here.
Mm-hmm.
The FBA, Foundational Black Americans, coined, I believe, by Tariq Nasheed. Am I correct on
Mm-hmm.
that one? I'm not sure who came up with the term first.
I think he got
I know he's
the
most notable for using it.
yeah, he used the term, but I think he kind of got it from it was it's I think it's Claude Anderson. I don't know if he said the term, but I think Tariq got it from him or something like that. Because Claude Anderson used to say we need to change our names. Like we can't be African American because anybody can go and be, anybody that's black can be, oh, I'm African American, but they're not. So we need to change it to something else. So
Yeah,
Dr. Claude Anderson, my bad.
man. Look, I just say I'm black. I don't even conform as African American. I'm black,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. But
Uh,
I don't know if you watched the video.
I watched the video that you sent. I was trying to find
Yeah.
some more stuff to look upon this
Yeah.
to see, but everything I was about to watch on Tariq's actual YouTube. It was like over an hour long. I'm like, all right, I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, but I could just give you a little synopsis. I haven't
Like I
even
said, I
followed
watched
it.
the video though.
I know the FBA stick. I followed Tariq Nasheed for years. Like I'm into all these different type of I want to say pockets of YouTube about you got people that's over here that's mad conservative, people over here that just super woke and all this. Like I followed all these movements. So so FBA, bro, these people they want to have
Break down what FBA means. Just
FBA means Foundational Black American.
we are beyond
That
beats
me-
and culture, so we can talk about this stuff because
yeah,
we are
yeah,
FBAs.
yeah.
Technically speaking,
We're
from
technically
there.
we're technically FBA because we're descendants of, you know, the slaves that was here. You know,
Yeah,
foundational to this
but I'm not
to
out here
America.
saying, "Hey, I'm FBA,
I'm
dude."
FBA. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
not
doing that.
not at all. But so it's been this whole discourse for the last I'd say 2.5 years of who created hip hop. It mostly started before the 50th year of hip hop. There was people was trying to put out documentaries. The Olympics was bringing in the breakdancing and stuff. And so they was like, yo, Tariq and his people was like, Tariq was like, I'm putting out a documentary called Mic Check, and I'm gonna talk about the history of hip hop and how it came straight from Black Americans.
I remember him
So
talking about that
yeah,
and
so
and
he's
promoting it.
yeah, so he used to go at like Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, and saying how like, yo, it's us, it's all foundational to us. Like the from the samples to this to that. So he was trying to find people that was making having that was making like break beats the main focus in DJing before what's his name? Kool Herc, I think that's his name. I think it was Kool Herc.
I was about to say
So
him, but I keep
yeah,
forgetting how to say his name.
yeah. So my whole thing is so freaking what? Like, okay,
So forget
black
what to whose point? Tariq
to
Nasheed's or Fat
yeah,
Joe's?
no, I'm gonna get into that, but I'm talking to Rick Nasheed, like when it comes to like what it means, like what do it mean that we created it? Like what so what? We don't own it regardless. We don't.
I was about to say the exact same thing. It's like it
We
don't
don't
matter.
we
We
don't
let anybody in.
yeah, facts. So Fat Joe, I think from a few years back was saying how Puerto Ricans and blacks created hip hop 50-50, which is I, like me, bro, just being like, if you look at the history, I wasn't there. I think it was a little Puerto Ricans like sprinkled around with certain people, but they was holding the people records. I don't think it's a 50-50 thing because you gotta understand the history of it when it comes to like the samples, how you could tell you know how like how Spanish some groups did not like black people, and you got history of people saying like, yo, they didn't even want to be around us then. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the core foundations of hip hop is black. You know what I'm saying? Even Kool Herc being from Jamaican descent, like he moved from Jamaica to America, he also had to conform into Black American society. So without that black music, it's kind of hard to not say that, we didn't have, it's no 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think it's a, it could be it could be a more of a chance what you could say with some of the Jamaicans that was around because they was going to mix in with black people regardless. But hey, that's besides the point. I wasn't there. So,
Same.
so when it comes to Fat Joe, when he was on the Matt Hoffa show, he got to saying how like broke niggas, they being racist. You see, they leader throwing shots at Tariq, and it put FBAs on a freaking tear. Matt Hoffa took down the video, like it got that bad. Like, because even
I would
Fat
have
Joe
kept it
said
up.
it.
That's
Fat
traction
Joe,
right there.
Fat Joe was like, but it depends on what type of traction, because that was a lot of hate. And them FBAs,
So
they
shoot,
run deep. They run
traction,
deep.
traction.
Some people can't take it, man.
I
So
can.
Fat Joe is like, bunch of broke niggas. And some people feel a way about him saying the
I'm saying
word,
the N word
but he been
still.
saying the N word for years and nobody said nothing about it. Fat Joe is Cuban and Puerto Rican, and they call him a white Hispanic because he's more lighter, fair skin. But some people say you could tell that Fat Joe got black in him. I'm like, I don't know.
I want to ask some people how can
Yeah,
you tell? Please tell me how can you
because
tell?
I don't know because you got Cuban and a Puerto Rican background because you got black Puerto Ricans and Cubans. I don't know. I can't see it. But at the same thing, he don't look like a white man either, though. So I don't know. Uh, so this this stuff been all over my timeline. It was all over my YouTube algorithm, and like I kind of tried to stay away from it because I'm like I'm sick of this FBA stuff. When we used to talk about them in the beginning of the pot, like us doing the show, and sometimes they'll pop up in our freaking comments,
Uh-huh.
like
Because that's what the
UFB,
culture's feeling.
yeah, UFBAs, bro. Y'all doing more harm. Like I understand it's trying to be like, yo, this is our culture. Uh, like we want to let people know, like, yo, we was a big part of this or whatever. But being divisive, like drawing a line in the sand, sort of say, like you trying to like I'm on this side on that side. That's just bringing us far apart. Like FBAs was saying that all the other Caribbeans, Africans, they always say, "Oh, I'm Dominican, I'm not black," or "I'm Haitian, I'm not black," or "I'm Jamaican, I'm not black." So that kind of make them divide themselves from us. But like, I understand that. I wouldn't say I'll be like, yo, I'm Black American. I'm not Jamaican. But that don't mean like I don't connect with them because when they come over here, they the same as us. They in the same boat. I just think that we're just better like people, period, together, bro. Like why are we being more divisive? Like why are we doing this? And I don't think it's not productive. It's not productive at all. So in their bro, it feel like a cult. They do everything
No, it is a
Tariq
cult.
says, bro. They do everything he say, bro. They going at the what's his name? He was in Brand Nubian. Sadat X. Sadat X.
Oh,
Said, yeah, he's been going back. They've been calling saying he's from Ghana, Guyanese, and he's like, bro, my mom and my dad was born in freaking North Carolina. Like my family is from here. Like y'all, they throw stuff on
so
people. Like
that's what that was about this weekend or this week?
yeah. Yeah, they've been going at
Oh,
him and saying that he's not FBA. And this man is FBA, but he's going against them like, yo, y'all need to shut up. None of this stuff matters. Like, it doesn't. It's like this, B. It's like when black people say, come on, man, just admit it. We've been oppressed. Blase, blase. Yeah, we have. Now what? What you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it once you know everybody say, oh yeah, black people created hip hop 100%. Then what? They're gonna own it, B? Are they gonna
no.
take over all the labels and then the labels like what's gonna happen? Nothing. So I'm like, I don't understand what's the fuss about it, bro.
This
Like
is divide us more.
it's like I hate to say this, bro. I kind of feel Fat Joe, bro. These niggas is tripping, bro. They was wilding. They be wilding, bro. Like I don't understand. So before y'all say, if y'all some of y'all come up on this video when we put out the clip and you say we not FBA, yes, we are FBA. We are from the South. Our, they gonna look at
Shoot,
us
we was
be
the
like,
last one's free. God dang it, dang
yeah.
near.
Hey, we celebrated freaking Juneteenth our whole lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But come on, man. Like, I don't know. I just think the divisiveness is not gonna approve anything. It's not gonna accomplish nothing. Cause
Shoot, B. They let Juneteenth, they let everybody off for a federal holiday. But I say they don't just let black people off. So I don't know why
facts.
they're not galvanized behind that.
Cause then that'll be racist, B. You can't just let one group of people off.
What? Oh,
You can't do
hey.
that.
Hey,
And
we
some jobs,
celebrate 4th of July and we
and
didn't
some
get
job,
freed.
yeah, facts. And some jobs don't even let you off on that day. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Hip hop was in the uproar with this, bro, and I just really want like these FBAs to just understand, like Tariq, get off y'all daddy's nuts, bro. Like this guy lies to y'all a lot. I see stuff that he actually freaking trademarked the name FBA, and it's supposed to be a lineage. It's not a group. But why you trademark a group? I mean a lineage. Like that's weird.
Nah, you know why I be.
So I don't.
Hey, nah,
But
once I heard I forgot who said it, said that he pulled up in the Benz or whatever. I'm like, oh, I know what type of time he's on.
you talking
He's
about Tariq
using
pulled up in him,
yeah. I'm like,
bro.
he's using that FBA thing to his advantage to galvanize people to support him. Therefore, he
Yeah,
can make a monetary gain and profit off of
bro.
it.
That's what he's been doing his whole career. Like he speaks some truth, but then he is muddied up with all his like crazy theories. Like he
Conspiracy
got,
theories.
yes, bro. He have like he'll say something I'm like, oh yeah, that's true right there. Then he'll go way left field, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what in the world are you talking about?
So, B, are you just
So,
saying that he's a calmer Dr. Umar?
bro, him and Dr. Umar both in the same boat. Like Dr. Umar, they both weirdos, bro. They just, bro, they'll say, hey, it's no money of being pro-black. Then why you doing it? You can't say you're doing it for the helps of black people because you're not. It's like the same time when people say it's no money of being conservative. Like being a black person in conservative space. It is. It's money on both sides because you appeal into an audience. You got black people that's like, oh yeah, man, the man are all against us and they follow you. Then you got people like, yeah, man, it's no racism, man. Like it is race, but we're not oppressed. We can do this. Like black people, pull yourself up out of bootstraps. At that point, with conservative, when being a black conservative, you could probably get more followers because you got white people that's like, oh, it's a he gets a guy, and you got black people that's like, quote unquote Uncle Tom's or whatever. It all is a money game. They all here to get money. And like Tariq is not here to help y'all. And I don't know why a lot of them people delusional, bro. I watch some of his streams be like I'll be on YouTube. I could be on another YouTuber stream and they'll be getting mad super chats. bro. Because I feel like Tariq got a lot of dusties on his team, bro. Ain't no super chats. It'd be like 3 or 4 super chats a night. I'm like, this dude going for like an hour and a half. Y'all can't super chat him, y'all, bro. It's a lot of dust butts, bro. A lot of dust bunnies. Looking at all them people, I look at they
Well, B, they're waiting on their reparations check so they can
they
get
never,
some.
bro, and all they do is complain about reparations. They want this. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta chill out, bro. You FBAs, bro. B, if you put this on there, bro, you clip this, bro, they might storm us. But hey, who cares? You FBAs, I'm gonna think of another. The FBA gonna stand for something else. I'm gonna figure it out. And in the next episode, I'm putting it out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I just think it was crazy. It's overblown out of proportion. Y'all been letting Fat Joe say nigga, and I don't think what he said was wrong because a lot of y'all
Shoot,
saying
Big
sound
Pun said
crazy.
it back then. Y'all don't say
Yeah,
nothing about that now.
but Big Pun got he got black ancestry. B, do he Puerto Rican, bro? Come on, his wife
I thought
was
you said.
Afro Puerto Rican.
Fat Joe was too.
I that what they say, B. I don't know, man. I just think yes, Fat Joe. I don't think it was 50-50. I don't agree with him on that, but I don't think y'all should just be
B, do you
gung
believe
ho
that black
about
people can
this.
be racist like Fat Joe said? Like he
Yeah,
said,
black people can be
but B,
racist.
we don't have a sense of power in order to actually push racism.
Bro,
I thought that's what happened.
oh, it's an ism, bro. They act like we ain't got black people out here that don't have no power, bro. It has been black people out here with power in certain sectors. You could come on, bro. We got one that's in jail now that y'all switched up on. That y'all was claiming he was our FBA brother Diddy. Now look at him,
He
yo.
obviously can't be. No, that'd be funny when Tariq the she see someone. He obviously
Oh
is
yeah.
not FBA.
Oh, he can't be
Because
FBA. Nah,
he
nah,
would be acting like that over here.
bro. If I disagree with you, I'm not FBA. That's crazy, bro. Look, we are not a monolith. Black people are
What?
not a monolith. B, we not. Look, you know, let me tell you this, bro. This is what I understand, and I'm a kill it on this. Black people be like this.
Uh-huh.
We need, we all need to get this right. Like
Uh-huh.
we don't think like that. Black people, we don't do stuff like that. But when a black person do something that they don't like, they just start hating them. B. I had another point, but it escaped me. But I just don't like how we switch. I thought we was a monolith. I thought we all do the same thing. That's how they act.
Be
Oh, you
people
wouldn't
just
do
pick and
that.
choose what they like to put on us.
I just don't like that, bro. Like I'm my own individual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
For
no,
me, I never really like the FBA movement. I guess it's cool, but like, what are y'all doing?
ain't doing nothing.
What's being
B.
done?
Just
That's my
typing.
thing. Because every time Tariq would bring it up, I'm like, oh, it's cool that he made up a little turn for it, but it's like, what's actually getting done? Like, what does
Nothing.
this mean? What does this what does this mean in the grand scheme of everything? And then yeah, the whole Fat Joe thing, hip hop was created 50-50. I don't fully believe that. I wasn't there,
Nah.
so I can't say, but I don't fully believe that. But like you said, I was watching Fat Joe. I thought I was gonna come on here and be the contrarian. I thought I was gonna be like,
Mm,
hey, Fat Joe, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of
yeah.
cooking right now.
What?
And I was like, I thought I was gonna be in the wrong on that one, B. I thought I
Nah,
was about to
B.
get cooked on here from you for that. Because
Nah.
I'm just like, Fat Joe ain't lying.
You not.
No, I'm not saying that. This is for all FBAs. Obviously, this is a certain sector, mostly the vocal minority.
Mm.
But some of you guys need to chill out.
Nah, they weird, bro.
And then y'all love to put that FBA thing on y'all's shoulder, like it's a badge of
Mm.
honor. And I'm just like, what does it matter?
That fool Fat Joe say the black authority or whatever.
Oh yeah. He's like, can I say it? I'm gonna give him more clout if I say it.
Yeah. The
Look,
FBAs,
so
the
you telling me,
black
B?
authority.
So B, are you telling me that the FBAs have been watching Fat Joe's moves for this long just so they can see a clip like that, just to clip it? Because I
Bro,
don't be seeing the FBAs be quoting Matt Hoffa that much.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Yes, they do. When it comes to like if Matt Hoffa, well, they don't a lot, but if Matt Hoffa talk about, it was a clip that went viral that FBAs got mad about with Matt Hoffa because he was saying like most of the best rappers are from Caribbean descent. He was like Jay-Z, and then they went crazy like Jay-Z is not Jay-Z is not Caribbean, he's FBA. His people from the Carolinas. Like they start going ham on that. Like, bro, they do not be. They lurking. They lurking. They probably some FBAs watch us be. They watch us.
They can watch us.
I'm just saying. I'm telling they do. They everywhere, bro.
We respect people who of differing opinions, but don't try and force your opinion on us to
Oh no,
make
it's
us think
not.
the same way because we are
It's
not
not
a
an echo.
monolith. I'm gonna think
Not a
how
not
I
an
want to
echo
think.
chamber. Not an echo chamber at all. And I don't want to. I don't. I want people to disagree. Like we like to have discourse like that. I want to
Mhm.
see things from a different perspective. But one thing about FBAs, I seen this from this perspective. I remember when Tariq started it. I remember when he used to be with ADOS. When he used to be with what's the name? Yvette what's the name? Cordell and this the other guy. Can't think of his name. But he talked about finances. Tone talks. Like I remember all that. The ADOS movement. It's crazy. One of them hip hop dudes. You remember that one that's always mad? He got ADOS in his freaking You said remember he's always mad at people. Remember B Dot cooked him about his freaking polo.
Oh, the old
He got
dude.
yeah. He's not an FBA. He's an ADOS. It's like the same as FBA. It's African descendants of slaves. ADOS.
What does this matter? What does this matter? We're here.
AB, they drawing the line in the sand, bro. They dividing us more. They dividing us more. Like we already so divided. Oh, let's add a little. Let's sprinkle some more division in there and making it more weird. I don't know.
Hey, look, this is why I want to say shout out to my boy. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to put it out there like that. I took this to heart when he said this. I'll judge people just because you like to say skin tone as me. I judge people based off of character.
Character
I'm just like, that's all you got to do at this point because people like that, all skin folk ain't kin folk.
at
No,
all.
B, I'm sorry, but no. I don't care if you're African. Are you a good person? As long as you ain't trying to like, oh, you're a lazy black American. I mean, if you're doing that, then you're wild. But
Mhm.
as long as you're a good person, you treat others with kindness, respect, love, I guess.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Sorry for that. We did have technical difficulties, but we are back. But we only have one more topic that we have to touch on in today's episode. And this is, do artists not have a prime? This was brought up by Hip Hop for Everyone. This was a tweet that got brought up before Christmas. And I put it in the notes, but we just never got to it. But now we are actually getting to it. And so initially, Hip Hop for Everyone, or as he calls himself on here to pimp a tweet, he said that the Missionary album from Snoop Dogg was disappointing as F. And then someone else replied with, "You can't expect very high expectations from artists that are 40 years past their prime. Y'all want artists to stay the same and never evolve. That's why it's disappointing to you. If this sounded like Doggy Style or Chronic, you would have had it on repeat." And then Hip Hop for Everyone, which is the tweet that we're bringing up today, artists don't have a prime. They are not athletes. Y'all got to stop with this narrative. 444 is one of Ho's best albums to date and sounds nothing like Reasonable Doubt due to its evolution. I don't want artists to stay the same. Stupid Dre just dropped a bad album. Me, do artists have a prime?
Yes.
I think so as well.
He
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 was
only brought
bugging off this.
B. He brought up one artist.
It's the enigma of all artists, of all people.
And remember how I was telling you how I was doing the Redman, like the NBA comparison. It's certain art. Look, LeBron is at the top of he a top 15, top 10 player, and he's 40 years old. That's rare. That that's they are athletes.
Yeah.
It gets the point of your life. It's certain ones that can stick around and continue to sharpen themselves and get better and actually hold up the art. But no, it's a prime. As you get older, you lose some skills. Like it's some things you just
That
don't.
plus you get out of touch at points.
Yeah, you get out of
You
touch.
become the old head.
Hip hop is a young man's sport, bro. It's certain people that can keep up. It's a small amount of rappers that can continue rapping at the top of their game. And even with if you want to bring up Hove, he's not the top of his game when it comes to like persona of like him being the top rapper. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I just thought that this tweet, him saying this, like I hate to say like this, you have to exercise the pen. You have to
Yes.
make the pen go to work. Like there's some rappers that during their prime, they sound way more inspired. They
Hmm.
sound like they have way more passion going. It's like the whole thing with 50. It's like, oh, once he got rich, he really stopped trying. It's like get rich or die trying. That's prime 50. Massacre,
Hmm.
you can kind of argue that, but come on, Curtis.
Yeah.
Let's look
Come on.
at someone like Kanye West.
Before I self destruct, come on.
Let's look at someone like Kanye West. Outside of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, up to Life of Pablo. After that,
Look at him now. Cause them
There's so many
lyrically.
artists that have a prime, and I don't think it's wrong to say like artists have a prime because that's what we call sometimes that's what we call runs in hip hop,
And,
basically.
and and comparing 444 to any of Jay Z great stuff is it doesn't match up, bro. 444 don't match up to his other stuff, in my opinion. It's a good album. It's cool. Like me revisiting, it's not as good as I liked it in the when it came out, to be honest
Same,
with you.
same.
But
I like a lot of other J albums more than
yeah,
444.
facts. Me
But
going
like
back
I
to
said,
444 is like it's cool.
it's that's still like the enigma. Like Nas coming out with Kings Disease 3. We're talking about some of the best lyricists.
B, that's
Snoop
not
Dogg was never one of the best
that's
lyricists.
what I'm saying. Like Redman was, but look, he ain't even at the top of his game.
Look at Ice
Eminem
Cube.
was, Ice Cube, Eminem was. Like
Artists have a
Rakim
prime.
producing now. They have a prime.
I don't get
They have
why he
one.
thought that they don't have a prime. And being disappointed in the Missionary album is crazy to me.
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
like I said, he just used that one example, which was the enigma of all examples. Because like it's Jay-Z. He's considered one of the best rappers of all time. Like you
Hmm.
can't like you have to list a lot more examples for me to really be like, oh, I give that point
Yeah.
some credence.
Yeah.
No,
If
you
he
gave me Jay-Z. If you would have gave me Nas, I would have been saying the same thing. You gotta give me someone like a Ghostface.
yeah.
The tone wasn't all the way there for me.
He no, I'm just saying he could have gave us more examples. Like if he would have gave like least he gotta give me least B to really put that point out with no problem. It gotta be at least 50 artists. It gotta be more than, from the
Yeah,
back
to say
then.
that
It
artists
has
don't
to.
have prime. To say
Yeah,
that
it has to
artists don't
be
have primes.
overwhelmingly a lot of artists. Like not
Yeah.
10 or 15. They got to be more than that to have a good percentage. Because you got to look at the youth and look at the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, nah. It's just
Yeah.
a certain, like, look, Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole, when they get in their 50s, they probably will still put out albums that we like. They probably won't be the top of the game, but we'll be like, yo, they still got it. If it's some three artists we could think of that's younger now that can do that, like what Jay Z did or what Nas do, it's like three artists. You get what I mean, B?
Yeah. Like I said, you can't use the exceptions to prove the
Yeah,
rule wrong.
you can't. You can't.
Like you gotta get, like you said, you gotta give me a wide variety.
Oh,
You
oh,
gotta actually,
why?
you gotta give me a wide variety. You can't give me the enigmas. You can't give me some of the best rappers of all time
Mm-mm.
saying that. Because like, no,
Look at Michael Jordan. Look at LeBron James. Look at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whatever his name is. Like, come on, bro. What about the Muggsy Bowles in the world?
I don't even know who that is.
He's like the 5'4" rap NBA player, but
Oh
yeah. What about the Spud Webbs?
no,
The freaking Mo
yeah,
Cheeks.
I just thought that this was a good topic to bring up because saying artists don't have primes to
Yeah,
me was just that was one of the most insane things I see on the
it was
timeline.
super exciting. And I got a topic we're gonna talk about next week, B. It's from Potty Mouth. They was yapping. I don't know if you saw that. They're
Which
talking
one?
about
Which
regional music. I'm gonna
Oh,
send
I
you the
didn't see
video.
that episode. I didn't see that episode.
Watch
I
that
mean,
video.
that clip. I didn't see that clip.
Yeah,
I have it
watch
in my
that
watch
clip.
later though.
Watch that clip. We gotta talk about that
Oh, all right,
one.
all right.
But yeah,
But
but yeah,
guys, that's all you gotta say, me.
that's all I got, B.
But guys, that's about it for another episode of Beyond Beats and Culture. Let us know what you think about this episode down in the comment section down below. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel or to the whole platform itself, and you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video, post notification bell. That way you know whenever we upload either a new clip or a new episode of the actual show itself. Make sure
That's
you
what it
show support.
was. It looked
What?
foggy, V. I had to wipe it.
Oh. Make sure you show support the free way if you can by liking the video, like I said before, subscribing, support your boys out, boost us with the algorithm, and don't forget to comment. Leave us your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget you can watch the show anywhere on any DSP from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, to Amazon Music if you're nasty enough. And don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on those platforms as well. If you're an up and coming artist and want us to check out your project, leave it in the Google Docs link down in the description down below. We'll review some of the submissions. We'll check them out, and we'll see if we'll actually get to them. It doesn't guarantee that we'll get to them, but we'll see if we want to get to them. And if you do submit it, you can be sensitive because we do give our raw, unfiltered opinion on here. We're not going to dog you. We're not going to trash you. But if it's
We're
some
gonna be
hot
honest.
garbage, yeah,
Yeah.
it's some hot garbage. But I think that's about it. daily clips every single day of the week. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
that's about it. B, you got any closing notes for today's episode?
And man, I hope everybody have a happy New Year's, man. Hope y'all had a great holiday. And you know what I mean? Just stay wealthy, get healthy.
Yeah,
Or no, stay healthy, get wealthy, my bad.
shoot, I need to do both at this point,
Yeah.
especially with how sick I am right here. Yeah, my
The
closing notes,
sinus.
facts. My closing notes, congestion is the worst thing ever. And it
Hey,
makes you just so grateful for when you were able to breathe through both your nostrils.
it
That's all
does,
I can
B.
say.
I'm telling you, you don't know what you got till you don't have it no more.
Exactly, B. That's all I've been thinking about today. I'm like, yo, I was breathing so perfectly normal this morning. Now
B.
everything's just all jacked up.
I remember one year I had a sinus infection, bro. My head hurt for like 4 days.
The
Like
worst.
I had high blood pressure and everything. B, I was
The
like,
worst.
I just want to know how I feel to have a clear mind.
Makes you just
But yeah,
regret thinking that you took everything for granted
but great.
beforehand.
Yes, bro. I'm finna take care of myself.
Facts. I know. I fell off my vitamin grind. I'm getting back on it. That's all I
Gotta get
gotta
back on
say.
it, B. The vitamin D.
My name is Chase the Dark Sage.
I'm T.
Peace.
Peace.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.